Welcome to the Hero Network, where everyone's a hero. I'm your host Vega, and wow, it has been another crazy week. For starters, we've got rumors of a new Batman hitting the silver screen, or the big screen. What color screen is it? Not 100% sure. Anyway, we've also got confirmation that the next Avengers game is coming to the next gen of consoles. And HBO Max just secured an anime legacy. What do all these ambiguous one-liners mean? Well, let's dive in and find out. First off, we've got a whole new Batman, or depending on your perspective, an old Batman. See, Michael Keaton is currently in talks to play a role in the upcoming Flashpoint, the Flash solo movie. Now, if you're not familiar with Michael Keaton, he's Batman from the 90s. He played Batman in Batman and in Batman Returns, you know, the one where Danny DeVito plays the Penguin. Yeah. Alongside that, he's also played in a couple of other incredible comic book movies, like being the Vulture in one of the recent Spider-Man movies, and even doing a interesting, sarcastic, real but not real biopic into the life of a superhero after he's done superheroing when he played Birdman. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out, as it's going to have a similar, if not a bigger effect than the Crisis on Infinite Earths events that have been played out across the CW shows, which have also included a couple of cameos from film DC characters, which really changes the pace a little bit. Flashpoint has the potential to be the most important film in the DC extended universe, to date. If Flashpoint really plays the role it does, it'll help Warner Brothers and DC kind of hash out most of the weird mistakes that they've made throughout the time that they've been working on DC films. You know, like, I don't know, the whole Justice League movie debacle, or building their characters up too fast, or maybe the fact that we're on our 7th potential Batman in less than 10 years. This is looking a lot like the Spider-Man situation, except it's Batman, and we know how people get about Batman. So, I don't know, I'm personally looking forward to it. Flashpoint is set to release in June of 2022. So it's just another big prize if we manage to make it through Jumanji 2020. Now, as you guys know, I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, so this right here is most likely my favorite topic of the day. Marvel's Avengers is officially coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Now, there were tons of rumors and speculations leading up to the point, and it's a Marvel game developed by Square Enix, so it was kind of hard to imagine that wouldn't happen, but it's great to get the actual confirmation, and it's even more exciting to hear about the free upgrade plan that they're offering to anyone who purchases the game on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One and then upgrades their consoles down the road. Turns out Square Enix has decided Marvel's Avengers is upgrade worthy. What does that mean? Well, if you purchase the game on any of the current generation consoles and then purchase a new generation console, you can download the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X version completely for free, including updates that take advantage of the power of the new consoles, the special utility belt and skill sets of the new controllers, and most importantly, overall, just making the game more exciting and giving you a reason to buy a new console without having to break the bank and spend tons of extra money. The game itself is a brand new story featuring a few of your favorite Marvel Avengers and some of the Avengers that we don't recognize too often, like Squirrel Girl. I know, probably don't even know who Squirrel Girl is, but it's okay, you'll learn. That's how it works. See, I was worried that I would have to buy the game twice, but it turns out I'm not gonna have to, which is super exciting and really, gives us a reason to look forward to the game. So Marvel's Avengers will be launching officially on September 4th for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And as I just said, you don't have to wait to get the PlayStation 5 version and save money not having to buy it twice. You can just buy it for the current gen and then upgrade for free when it officially releases on the next generation of consoles. This also means Marvel's Avengers is pretty much confirmed to be a launch title for the next generation consoles, which is pretty cool considering we don't know much about what we'll actually be playing this fall, except for, Spider-Man Miles Morales. We'll be playing that this fall for sure. And finally, with what appears to be a superpower move, see what I did there? HBO Max has secured the license to Studio Ghibli's entire catalog for US streaming. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Studio Ghibli is one of the anime titans. They have some of the best animated movies ever, and their catalog is damn near perfect. And with Netflix's attachment and blatant commitment to doubling down on adding anime to their platform, it came as a major shocker that HBO Max was the streaming platform that was able to lock that deal in for the US market. Netflix still holds the streaming rights to these films in pretty much every other country in the world. But if you want to watch any of the Studio Ghibli movies like Princess Mononoke, Castle in the Sky, or Spirited Away, or any of the other classics that you might love, they'll be available on HBO Max as of June 25th. So make sure you take some time, dive in there, check them out. Now the question here is, Studio Ghibli plus DC's extended universe and most of the DC content that's not on the DC streaming app that I'm drawing a blank on the name for right now, but we'll put it in right here because that's what the team does. Will this be enough for HBO Max to keep your attention, or do they still have to work harder? Also, where are those rumors about things disappearing from HBO Max? I know that the DC catalog has been confirmed to be staying on HBO Max for the foreseeable future. However, what else will they be getting? I'm really looking forward to seeing how HBO Max grows as a streaming platform, if it does, but I'm also kind of looking forward to going back to the days of 1 or 2 streaming platforms a month that I was paying for, because they basically tricked us back into paying for cable. But what do I know? There you have it. Now, I'll admit, I'm a little bit confused about how to feel about the new Batman. Part of me is really excited because the introduction of the multiverse will help kind of explain a lot of the mistakes and wash away some of the worst things that have happened. There's even rumors that Ryan Reynolds might appear in the Zack Snyder Justice League cut. For those who don't know what that means, Google it. But I did want to leave you guys with another piece of unrelated, maybe related comic book news, but it's definitely Saturday morning cartoon related. Kellogg's has just revealed a brand new box of cereal that they'll be selling, which is literally just a box of Frosted Flakes with a box of Fruit Loops all poured in together, and it looks amazing. It's 100% real, no Photoshop. I cannot wait to go to the store and try it. But I'm also probably just gonna pour myself a bowl in my house because I have both those cereals and all they did was mix the bags. So that's where they are standing with that. Thank you for tuning into the Hero Network, where everyone's a hero. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to follow at Hero Network TV. I'm your host, Vega. You can follow me all over the web at WhatUpVega. And like I said, I'm gonna go experiment with mixing some more cereals. So see you guys next week.